Hey, it's Karl. I've prepared a statement for the Mondo celebration attached to today's historical event. It's my 10-year anniversary! That's right, it's Mystery Tackle Box's 10-year anniversary. If I was a bass, I'd probably weigh about 12 pounds right now. 15 if I just had a shad load for lunch. And I'd probably have about 10 rings around my belly. I think that's how that works. Anyways, we're celebrating the 10-year anniversary of Mystery Tackle Box with some huge sales. Head over to shopkarls.com right now to check it out and celebrate. Now, back to your regularly scheduled programming. Oh, and be sure to do me a solid, as an anniversary present. Can you comment on this YouTuber's video as a friendly reminder to let them know that I'm a better angler than they are? It'd really mean the world to Hat Guy and I. Thanks. Tight lines.
Tackle junkies, what's going on, everyone? Really appreciate you guys and gals clicking on the video. In today's video, we're going to discuss how I choose a spinnerbait. Now, this may go against everything that you've been taught about a spinnerbait and which one you should throw, depending on conditions and water clarity. I'm just here to tell you really what works for me and how I choose a spinnerbait. Now, you can see behind me here, the water is pretty stained up. Usually it's pretty muddy on this body of water. Today it's not too bad. I'm sure you guys have seen me fish this lake in the past, and like I said, for the most part it's pretty stained and muddy. And I've been told, I'm sure you guys have been told, in muddy water you should be fishing a Colorado blade. Okay, obviously muddier the water, the less the bass can see. So they need to resort to feeling the bait, right? Their lateral line, feeling the bait. And you get more thump out of a Colorado versus a Willow blade. But I'm here to tell you, fishing this stained and muddy water, I do way better with a Willow blade versus the Colorado. So much better that I even hardly throw a Colorado on this lake anymore, okay? This lake has a ton of shad in it. If I were to turn the camera around, I mean, there's just schools of shad everywhere here in this cove. Ton of shad in this lake. And a Willow blade, to me, mimics a shad way more than a Colorado blade. Okay, these are Willow blades here, and here is Colorado blade. Like I said, a Colorado, you're going to get more thump out of that blade versus the Willow. The Willow you can reel faster, it's got a bit more flash to it, but again, you're going to get more thump and vibration out of that Colorado. So you would think it makes sense to fish it in muddier water, but like I said, I just don't do that well on this lake with a Colorado. And like I said, I just feel a Willow blade mimics a shad more as far as vibration goes, you know, profile, size, flash. They're going to recognize what comes off this blade more than the Colorado. At least that's how I'm looking at it. That's what I believe, and that's what works for me. Okay, I try to keep it pretty simple. When the water is pretty muddy out here, I like a double gold willow. Double gold willow. That just hue that gold gives off just shows up better in the muddier water. And when it's more on the stained to clear side, well, I guess it's really never clear, but more on the stained side, I like a, grab one here, a double willow. I got about 75 in this box here, they're kind of stuck together, but I like a double willow, but in chrome. Okay, that one there I think is a quarter. I typically throw like a 3/8. Here we go, 3/8 there. Chrome, double willow. Okay? Now, when do I pick up a Colorado? When the water's cold. Water's cold or it's like extremely muddy, and I feel I'm fishing too fast, that's when I reach for the Colorado. I'm not reaching for it because I want the vibration. I'm reaching for it because it forces me to slow down. That Colorado blade just has more resistance to it. It forces you to reel slower. Or than Willow blades, man, you can burn them in. They don't have the resistance that the Colorado blade has. Okay? So that's basically the short of it, guys. Regardless of water clarity, if the lake that I'm fishing has shad in it, I'm going with a double Willow. Anytime I feel I need to slow down, that's when I'm going with a Colorado. And like I said, it's like cold water or super muddy. Any other time, I'm tossing a double Willow. I try to keep it pretty simple, like I said, with colors as well. I mean, it's hard to go wrong with white. Today was pretty cloudy for the most part. A bit of rain, it's actually starting to drizzle right now. I was going with it's like a white orange, something a bit more bold. I'm not looking for a lot of flake in my skirt just because we don't have any sun out today. And I did go with a gold and a chrome just because it's really not all that stained up today, not all that dirty compared to how it usually is. But for the most part though, that's how simple that I keep it. When it's muddy, double gold. When it's a bit clear, double chrome. And like I said, it's hard to beat. Just a an all white skirt, or if the sun is out, I'll go to like, this is like that bling shad, a lot of flash, a lot of flake in that skirt, you know, something like that. But like I said, I try to keep it pretty simple for the most part. But guys, that should wrap it up. Regardless of water clarity, majority of the time, as long as I don't want to slow down, I'm going double Willow. The only thing I'm really changing is either gold blade or chrome blade. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to smash the thumbs up. Love you guys. We will see you guys on the next one.